Hello everybody, this is Linda, North Central Texas, and I thought I'd fix some corn fritters. Just showed you how I'm going to do it. So join me and let's see how things go. First of all, I've got some corn over here on the cob. It's already been cooked and I had it in the refrigerator in bags. And I may only need probably one whole ear, I'm not sure. But I'm just going to take it and cut it off the cob. I'll probably only need one full ear, so that's two of these pieces. Just depends on how much you're going to cook. I'm making one ear of fresh cooked corn, cut off the cob, to 1 cup of flour, and 1 egg. Here, we don't need that. Don't need the other piece. I'm going to dice up just a little bit of onion, and this is an onion right out of my garden. Ooh, that's a strong little onion. Goodness gracious. So that's one little small onion. Was about the size of a chicken egg. Oh boy, my eyes are burning. I guess I put all my spoons in here. Break it up a little bit because it's kind of stuck together. We want kernels of corn in it. We don't want big pieces. And this kind of froze in the refrigerator. So the pieces I cut off were in big, like sheets almost. I'm just trying to break them apart. Here is my 1 cup of flour. I'm going to put all of my corn and my onion chopped up in my flour. I've got 1 egg. Put right in there. I'm going to put in a little bit of onion powder. Now the onion powder and the garlic powder is up to you. I like it in mine. But I'm shaking garlic powder and onion powder in mine. And a little bit of pepper. Just plain old black pepper. Now I'm going to mix it up what I can with the egg and the flour and the corn. I'm going to come over here and get I know I had my measuring cup out here. Yeah, I've been cleaning up dishes and I've left them sitting here in my, there it is. And yes, we're just going to use some water. You can use milk if you'd like. Totally up to you. It might take about a cup of water. Or like I said, you can use milk if you want. Either one is fine. Either one you have on hand. So that cup of water is plenty into this 1 cup of flour with your corn and everything else. Now we're going to heat up our pan right here. Heat up the pan. I'm going to put some olive oil in it. Whoop, I just squirted it and I didn't mean to. Pour just a little bit of olive oil in there. And notice I did not put cornmeal in that. It's just flour. It is just flour. Let that get hot. But look at this. I've got 1 ear of corn, fresh ear of corn cut off the cob. I've got 1 small onion about the size of an egg chopped up in there. I've got a little bit of pepper. I've got a little bit of garlic powder. And I've got a little bit of onion powder. And you know what? I might put just a smidgen of salt. Not even a quarter of a teaspoon. Because I use garlic powder, not garlic salt this time. Oh, that phone is going to drive me crazy. But we're just going to spoon it in our grease in our pan by the spoonful. You don't need to make them too big. They're easier to handle if you leave them whole. I mean, just put them in there one spoonful at a time. They get too big, then they get too hard to handle. But these are corn fritters, fresh corn fritters. Can probably move this back a little bit. There. I've already been outside putting up a temporary line across the property line over there this morning. I don't know if it'll do any good, but it's there. And so we don't have to worry about the corn cooking because the corn is already cooked. All we got to do is cook the bread mixture. And the onions will cook just a tiny bit. Guess I can bring it closer and let you see the patty is actually here in the pan. There you go. You can notice they're bubbling up. When they bubble up, that's when it's time to flip them. Oh, and it's kind of in between, I don't know, just eating corn and eating a piece of bread. Basically, it's similar to cornbread, only it's just flour, seasoning, and corn. We have no cornmeal in this at all. I'm always into something new and different. Get up on that spatula. Take it off the fire just a minute. I'm going to put some more olive oil in the pan. And you want them kind of flat. You don't want it heaped up. Sometimes the simplest things are the best, you know. I think I need to get my other flipper. That spatula doesn't cut it. And this one is too wide, basically. But I don't have it. Yeah, I do. Got this one. They do a lot better if you don't pile them too thick and keep them kind of flat. I got the first ones a little bit too thick, but they're still going to be good. Oh, I gotta get me some iced tea. I've been drinking that iced tea ever since yesterday when I made it. It's so good for a change. Actually, the thinner these things are, the better. And again, you let them cook until you see it bubbling on the top, and then you know it's time for them to be turned. And the thinner they are, the quicker they're going to do that. It doesn't take long at all for them to cook. That's how I should have got all of them brown. I didn't get the rest of them brown good. Like that. But they're still going to be good. I like them crunchy and good and browned. I don't know about you, but I'm all for trying different things. And this is an old recipe from way back when. I don't even know how long ago. But it's a pretty old one. Get the last ones in here. See how they're bubbling up? This one is, and this one is, and this one's starting. But you don't flip them the minute you see it doing that. You wait just a little bit. It was 106 yesterday. It's supposed to be about the same today or higher. It's pretty warm out there already. And there is our fresh corn on the cob fritters. Well, corn off the cob fritters. Get one over here that I think is a little bit cool. Break it open. And see, it's just like bread, only you got some corn in there. And you got a little bit of flavoring with the onion and the garlic salt, onion powder, that type of thing. Try these corn fritters the next time you run out of bread and you need bread with your meal, because this works great. Y'all take a bite of that. Look at that corn in there. Because it's just flour, corn, garlic salt. I mean, not garlic salt, but garlic powder, onion powder, egg, a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's it. And you've made your own homemade bread fritters. That's good, y'all. Pretty darn good. So with that, I'm going to bid you a good day. Try cornbread fritters. You'll love them. See you on the next one. Bye now.